Hey guys, I'm back with a new video today. In today's video, we are checking out some more Traha Global with an MMORPG on mobile. And in today's video, we are checking out future updates that Traha is gonna get. So if you guys have been enjoying Traha or it's your first time checking out Traha, I will be talking about the new classes to come, the new raids to come, new PvP modes, and where Traha is going in what direction. And I'm also gonna be giving you guys my input on what I want kind of change in Traha to make it more friendly for us players to play. So without further ado, guys, give me a thumbs up, make sure you guys subscribe, and let's jump into the video. Now, first of all, we have the new class. The new class, as you guys can see, is a katana class that's probably going to come out. And all this footage is taken from like the Japanese version. So these are probably updates that we're going to get. But we have obviously a little different type of game because the Japanese version is very pay to win, while ours is very pay to win friendly. So most of the content we will see, but probably in a different way, right? But the katana class, they're probably going to add more classes. I only was able to check out the katana class for now. If there are more content and classes, I will check them out, but it's going to be more of a katana, samurai style class where you can use the katana. And what's really nice about this game is that you can switch to your class or weapon whenever you guys want. So everyone will be able to try out the katana class when it comes out, and you will probably get a token to unlock it. You guys can check it out and play. It looks very fun and exciting. I haven't seen many MMOs do a katana type of class, so it looks very exciting. The skills look amazing. Look how the skills look. The skills look very fun and exciting, and hopefully it will be balanced for PP, of course. Next up, what I am most excited about are these raids. Okay, they are gonna add, as you guys can see, 8 to 12 man raids, which I have been looking forward to. So there's gonna be mass PvP raids, not 4-man raids anymore, but actually mass PvP raids where healers will be important, tanks will be important, DPSs will be important, and there will be amazing legendary and epic gear awards. They are adding more gear. They're gonna be legendary gear. I'll be showing you guys later, but I am super excited about them adding raids to the game. And hopefully they will be difficult, they will be challenging, and you will be having to assemble a good 8 to 12 man raid group to challenge these raids. And that's the content that I was looking for in Traha. I was like, the raids and the PvE content is kind of lacking, but it seems like going forward, going into the future of this game, they will be adding more raids, they will be adding more dungeons, which will be challenging. And some, again, as you can see, it requires anywhere from like 50k gear score or combat power all the way to 120k. So this is going to be fun. The bosses look crazy and fun too. Like the dragon boss, in my opinion, looked amazing. But all these bosses, they look exciting, they look fun, and hopefully the content will be challenging. Of course, I wasn't able to try out these raid bosses because I logged into a completely new character, and I'm not going to be grinding in the Japanese version because I don't understand anything. But hopefully when these raids come to mobile and our game, it's going to be amazing. And as you guys can see, there's going to be new gear, new weapons, of course. I'm not sure if you get this through new kind of crafting or if this drops in dungeons, probably both. You probably have to do the hardest raids, but or have a chance with your crafting. They're also adding more enhancement stuff. As you guys can see here, there's new enhancement stuff to upgrade your gear. I'm not sure if we're probably getting like small bits at a time. We're not going to get everything at once, but throughout updates, this is where we're going to end up. There's new cards, as you guys can see, that we will be able to get new decks that we can use. Obviously, I don't understand everything, but just being able to see that there is more content coming. We have new upgrades, new gear, new raids, new classes. It seems like this game is going in the right direction. But the one thing I'm afraid of is you got to be a little careful with the pay to win, right? Because if they're adding these new things, there's going to be new things to actually spend money on. So hopefully they are careful with that, so we don't get like, it doesn't happen like it happened in Japan, that it becomes super pay to win. But I think they're careful of that, and they are adding more faction stuff. Of course, there's going to be more PvP stuff. This game is very PvP based overall, so most likely we're gonna get PvP stuff in this game. And there's going to be a new faction. They already added like the new field boss where you have to like fight for it, so there's probably going to be way more like faction PvP stuff where there's going to be more objectives, like maybe capture the flag, different missions, like whatever this is. Seems like some kind of tower to climb, PvP tower. It says like 100,000 combat power in the PvP zone. I don't know what this means, but as you guys can see, they are adding way more content for people that like PvE, so like PvP, people that just want to advance the character. So we are going to be seeing way more content. So right now, Traha, I have to say, it is looking good. It is looking very promising, and the content that is coming is looking promising too. Obviously, I wish I could read what it says here. I should have probably used a translator, but there's gonna be way more content that we probably have to do, so people don't get bored of the game, right? That's the most important thing. But I don't know how. I think this game, this Japanese version, is very ahead of time, so we'll probably not even see all this content, probably not even within a year, but we will be getting like big raid updates, big dungeon updates, class updates, and so on. So you know, it's a lot of stuff to look forward to. And then, like, I don't know what this, but this I took this screenshot right here because this thing looked kind of cool. I don't know what it is. It looks like it's kind of PvP system with some upgrade system, because it's 0%. No idea what it is, but probably like PvP stats, maybe, who knows. But here are the new mounts. The mounts look amazing. Okay, I wanna ride a flying dragon. Okay, the dragon looks absolutely stunning. So there will be new mounts. Right now everybody's running around with the wolf, but there will be new mounts that you guys can use, and hopefully, most likely, you're gonna have to spend money for mounts. That's usually how it goes, right? But hopefully there are some free ways to get these legendary mounts. Probably they're gonna probably go, you probably have to do gacha like you're doing now, but for mounts. But hopefully there will be other ways, right? Maybe a drop in raids or dungeons, or lucky RNG dungeon drop to get new mounts. That would be amazing. But right now we can just speculate. I don't have answers for how we're gonna get these mounts. And then we have, of course, new companions. We have new skills, spirits that we will be able to use. So we have familiars, we have new pets, we have new mounts. There'll be everything. Okay, so I am very looking forward to it. Also, I probably said that wrong. The dragon was more of a familiar, but there are some cool mounts. You guys can see we have big turtles. Okay, and we have a dragon. I think, yeah, we have a dragon. Look at that dragon mount. Okay, hopefully it can fly though, because if it can't fly, that will be very unfortunate. So hopefully it can fly and it's just not like a whatever dragon. But there will be new worlds too. I think this is like the last familiar that I'm gonna show, and then we're gonna jump into the new worlds, because they are gonna unlock probably new levels, new maps, new places for field bosses. So as you guys can see here, they are expanding the world. There's going to be more new territories that we can explore. They're going to be new places to go to, and so it looks very promising. I have to say, I'm very excited for it. But enough about this. I want to talk a little about what I want forward in this game. Now, I have to say the game has been nice so far, but there are some things that I'm definitely missing. Okay, and the things that I am missing is, I have to say, there have to be a way to do dailies easier. Okay, I know they don't take too much time, they're not time consuming, but you gotta do dailies to get these items, these coins, especially the PP ones, to get these shards, right? And being able to do dailies, there have to be a better way to do them, like do a full stack, because it gets very repetitive, because it's the same daily, same boring daily. So they need to make it a better way to do dailies. Maybe stack them up, or maybe just destroy one big boss that takes a certain amount of time instead of doing 5 dailies and 7 side missions. Dailies definitely, I feel, need to be easier, or they should stack over time. A lot of new MMOs, what they do these days is they make the stack right here 0 out of 5. Like if you miss dailies every day or someday, they stack up to 10, or they stack up to 15, or they stacked up to 20, right? And then so people don't feel like they're missing out a lot if you miss a day. So stacking definitely has to be better in this game. The same goes for like faction rewards. If you can't pull up the faction fight, you don't have to get like 10, like this points right here, the scores. Like you don't have to get like 20k if you miss a day, but there should be like 15k, right? 4k. So if you miss a day, you don't fall behind. There should be a way for stuff, because it's a mobile game and you should be able to play whenever you want. So being able to like balance it so you don't miss a day, that the stuff that you miss stack, will be very good for the game. And there has to be like some kind of mechanic where it's kind of easy to catch up. It's not that hard to catch up right now, but eventually it might get hard to catch up, so hopefully they work on that to make it easier to catch up. Now next up is I have to talk about the arenas, okay, the PvP. Okay, they have to do something about the PvP. First of all, we need class balancing. I think you guys agree to that. I myself don't want to play Scythe anymore. Okay, I want to play other classes. I want to try out the different classes and see what they can do, but the Scythe is very overpowered and some classes are very overpowered, so they need to do work on balancing. Second, this is very important. When you play 3v3, it is so annoying, but it happens so often that somebody goes AFK and you lose a bunch of rating. What they need to do is, if somebody's AFK in your team, the other team can gain rating, but you don't lose any rating, because it is definitely not fair, or they should punish that player that goes AFK and doesn't do any damage in the game, in a PvP game. It's very distinct. Like Lost Ark did it perfectly. They do it like if you lose and somebody's AFK in your team, they can see that the character did no damage, and that way you don't lose any rating. Definitely do that. Also, you fix that in dungeons. When somebody, there's so many times I just queue for a dungeon, auto queue, and somebody just goes AFK and I have to like carry through the whole dungeon myself, and it's so annoying. So they have to like make like an AFK kick timer, like a 1 minute kick timer, and then queue in somebody else to give you like an NPC to help you, because that is not fair at all. We definitely, I have to say, we need some content between 40k to 80k. Okay, that there's not enough content right now between 40 and 80k, which should not be like this. There should be some content, should be some dungeon they unlock at 50,000, or some dungeon you unlock at 60,000, dungeon like at 70,000. There should not be such a big gap between these dungeons. I know you have these daily dungeons, but they are just daily dungeons. There need to be some raids that are more fun to do and more hard to do between 40 80k. That's too big of a gap. They definitely need to do something about that. Other than that, I have to say faction definitely needs some balancing. I don't know how they're gonna do it. Maybe give a buff to people. This is my, like, I'm talking top of mind. What I would do is, if there's faction PP going on, and let's say red faction has more members inside the faction zone, they should give like a small buff to the blue faction, like 5% higher defense, 5% higher damage, so that they can balance out the factions, right? That's what they should do. And then last but not least, trading. I agree that there's no trading in the game, but I think they need to introduce some kind of trading. They have to be careful about it, because they can introduce a lot of new bots. But I feel like stuff like profession stuff, you should be able to trade. For example, ingredients, right? Ingredients and materials. You should be able to trade these, maybe not for gold or anything, but trade them for other materials. Some type of trading would be very nice in this game, but be careful with it, because it can very fast include a lot of bots. Okay, so these are the things that I kind of want changed. I don't know if you guys agree or disagree with me. Let me know in the comments below. But this is the future of Traha, as you guys can see, and here are some thoughts that I have about how they can improve the game. I really want the game to do good, because I am enjoying it. I see a lot of people, you guys are enjoying it, so hopefully they take these things into account and make the game better. So make sure you send this video to Traha people if they're not watching. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Hopefully you guys are excited for the content to come, and give me a thumbs up and check out this video right here. Boom.